What happens when you completely disconnect from social media? Even for just 14 days. No scrolling, no notifications, no constant updates. It sounds simple, but the impact can be surprisingly powerful. I decided to try it. And what happened wasn't just about time. It actually changed the way my brain felt and functioned. From unexpected struggles to surprising benefits, the results were eye-opening. Today we will talk about I quit social media for 14 days. This happened to my brain. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, also subscribe to my channel. 7. The first 48 hours feel uncomfortable and restless. The first 2 days are the hardest. Your brain is deeply used to constant stimulation. Every free moment it expects a notification, a new video, or something interesting to appear. When that suddenly disappears, your mind feels confused. You may find yourself unlocking your phone without thinking. You might open apps out of habit, only to realize there is nothing to check. This happens repeatedly in the beginning. It is not a sign of weakness. It is a habit loop that your brain has built over time. During this phase, you might feel boredom more strongly than usual. Even small moments like waiting in line or sitting quietly can feel uncomfortable. Some people even feel a slight sense of anxiety, as if they are missing something important. But in reality, nothing important is missing. Your brain is simply adjusting to the absence of constant digital stimulation. This stage is where most people give up, because silence feels unfamiliar. 6. Your attention span slowly begins to heal. After a few days, something important starts to shift. Your attention span begins to recover. Without endless scrolling and rapid content switching, your brain starts to slow down. At first, you may not notice it clearly, but gradually, you find it easier to focus on one task for longer periods. Reading a page of a book doesn't feel as difficult. Working on something without checking your phone becomes more natural. This is because social media trains the brain to expect fast rewards. Every swipe gives a new image, a new video, a new idea. Over time, this weakens deep focus. When you remove it, your brain slowly begins to rebuild its ability to concentrate. It's almost like mental detox. The noise starts fading, and your thinking becomes more stable. 5. You realize how much time was disappearing every day. One of the biggest shocks during this challenge is how much free time suddenly appears. Hours that used to disappear into scrolling are now empty again. At first, this feels strange. You may even reach for your phone out of habit. But slowly, you begin to notice something important. You have more time than you thought. You start asking yourself questions. What was I doing with all those hours before? Why did the day feel so short when I had social media? The answer becomes clear over time. Small moments of scrolling were adding up into large amounts of lost time. 4. Your mind feels quieter and less overloaded. Social media fills your mind with constant information. Posts, opinions, news, entertainment, comparisons. It never stops. Even when you are not actively using it, your brain is processing what you saw earlier. After several days without it, this mental noise begins to fade. Your thoughts feel less scattered. You are no longer jumping between dozens of ideas every minute. This quietness can feel unusual at first. Some people mistake it for boredom, but in reality, it is clarity. Your brain is no longer overloaded with unnecessary information. 3. Your mood starts to stabilize and improve. Another noticeable change is in your emotional state. Social media often creates emotional ups and downs without people realizing it. You see someone's success, and you feel behind. You see arguments or negativity, and it affects your mood. You see highlights of other people's lives, and you start comparing. After removing it, this emotional pressure starts to disappear. You are no longer exposed to hundreds of emotional triggers every day. As a result, your mood becomes more stable. You feel less anxious, less distracted, and less emotionally reactive. There is a sense of calm that builds slowly over time. 2. You become more present in real-life moments. Without social media pulling your attention away, you begin to notice real life more clearly. Conversations feel deeper. Simple activities feel more meaningful. Instead of checking your phone during small pauses, you start observing your surroundings. You listen more carefully when people speak. You become more engaged in the moment you are actually in. Even ordinary things like eating, walking, or sitting quietly feel different. You are no longer mentally divided between the real world and the digital world. 1. You regain control over your time and your mind. By the end of 14 days, the biggest change becomes clear. It is not just about focus, time, or mood. It is about control. You realize that your time was not just being used. It was being guided by algorithms designed to keep you engaged. Your attention was being pulled in different directions without you noticing. Now, you feel something different. You are no longer reacting automatically to notifications or endless feeds. You are choosing how to spend your time. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. Before you go, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.